entering the village, we were invited by the hospitable Yazidis for a cup of tea and to have a drink with them and then relax.
Don't have internet.
From Europe to China, and right now I'm in Erbil, Iraq. And starting from today, we're in a car and we're going to have a road trip in the Iraqi Kurdistan.
Yes, it's our third day in Iraq, and we will have a car for 5 days. So we do a whole road trip through the entire region of Iraqi Kurdistan. And on our first day, we'll be heading to Lalish, which is kind of the most important city for Yazidism. It's like the Vatican for Yazidi people. And then we will head further to Alqosh, which is another Christian minority and Assyrian people living there. And then finally we'll end up at Dohuk, which is in the northwest of Iraq, close to kind of close to the Turkish border already. Then we stay there, and for the next days we will tell you tomorrow.
To visit Lalish, we have to wear long pants and also we have to go barefoot because otherwise the shoes will make this holy place dirty.
So we have finally arrived in Lalish, and well, so far it doesn't look that stunning from here because we've just arrived at the parking square, and it's quite interesting. So we met a family, a Yazidi family, and the guy asked me where I was from. I said Germany, and then he started talking to me in German. Sie macht ein bisschen Videos für
von der YouTube oder?
Von YouTube, ja.
Facebook, YouTube, wie heißt das?
Little Chinese everywhere. And they're actually living in Germany, and there are many Yazidis living in Germany. So, you know, the Yazidis have been persecuted during the ISIS war, and luckily they got not caught by the ISIS, so the kind of the Peshmerga, the Kurdish soldiers, could defend the region of Kurdistan, so ISIS was not here. But many Yazidis left the country anyways, and there's a big diaspora now in Europe and especially Germany as well. So it's not that surprising actually to meet German-speaking Yazidis here.
On entering the village, we were invited by the hospitable Yazidis for a cup of tea and to have a drink with them and then relax.
Don't have internet.
How many people do live here in Lalish?
I don't know how much, but all the visitor here.
Okay.
Just the workers.
Okay. Only worker.
Yes.
And this is the most holy place of Yazidism, right?
Yes.
Hafiz.
Bye.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
For those who are not familiar with the Yazidis, Yazidis is religious minorities among the Kurds. They believe in Yazidism, and the center of their teaching is that the God has sent 7 angels to govern the world, and one of them is the Peacock angel. The Yazidis mainly live in Turkey, Syria, Iran and Iraq, but Iraq has the majorities. Every Yazidis, they are expected to pay at least once in their life a 6-day pilgrimage in this holy place.
What's also quite crazy is that Yazidis have been, same as Jews, actually persecuted for a very long time, and most recently by the ISIS. The ISIS came, didn't manage to conquer the northern part of Iraq, the Kurdish part, except the province or the region of Sinjar. It's not a province, but the region of Sinjar, which borders to Syria, and where many Yazidis used to live. And then some of them escaped. They made it quite far. They went to Europe, they went to the United States, but some also found shelter here in Lalish. And yeah, so this is the sad history, also a little bit of the movement. So behind me there is one of these very famous Yazidi shrines, and actually where I am we have a quite beautiful view over Lalish. So all down there's Lalish, and this temple over there with these tips, this is the most important Yazidi temple.
This is the symbol of the Peacock angel. This is one of the many holy shrines. I'm not allowed to enter, but just for information, when the Yazidis come, they would kiss on the doorway, but they are never allowed to step on this part. Another interesting fact about the Yazidis is that they are not allowed to marry someone who is not Yazidis, and it's also impossible for some people from other religion to convert into Yazidis. So it's pretty much a very enclosed group of people. Inside this temple, this is the entrance for the holy shrines. For every Yazidism who pays a pilgrimage in this side has to go down and baptize or wash them with the holy water. And then this is another room. I mean, this room is the holy shrine. To worship the holy shrine, they have to walk around this holy shrine 3 times. And finally, this room, it's a room to preserve the olive oil. The Yazidis, they make olive oil in a traditional way and preserve that in a jar like this. And those olive oil will be used to light the candles for worshipping. This is a traditional ritual. They are going to throw this piece of cloth onto the stone, and if it stays, it brings them good luck.
Meren neziku perden şanue lekhaten keshan buhara khamla faş dazda jimin dur katen gulen juwan eshu derdu kham.
So we are now near Alqosh at the Mohr Monastery, which is just here. And well, it's quite up on the hill, so you see this beautiful view. And this area, actually, Alqosh, was a very important Christian area in now what's Kurdistan, Iraq. And also during ISIS, actually, when ISIS came, they tried to conquer this area, but they didn't manage because of all the Christians who fought back, as well as the Peshmerga soldiers who managed to fight them. And this is kind of what's left over of the Christianity. And there are still people living here in Alqosh. The village is just behind this hill, and in this village there is still a Christian church which we are going to visit. And another interesting fact is basically that every little detail here, they paid attention to Christianity. So here on the fence you have Christian crosses everywhere. On every door inside you have pictures of Jesus on the cross. You have Christian crosses here, you have one there, you have one down here to mark kind of the end and the corners of this monastery. Just there are tombs, and this whole area picked with Christian elements.
We drove past by the town, let's say the town of Alqosh. We were so amazed that we got off, because I have never seen a town with so much elements of Christian. There are lots of paintings on the wall, crosses on the door, and there are a lot of statues, Christian statues or St. Mary's statues in this town. And also from what I've read, if you're not a Christian, if you don't belong to this community, you cannot buy land or purchase a house in this area. And this was meant to safeguard their territory. Unlike the other parts of Iraq, well, alcohol is a bit sensitive. Here it's really easy to get cold beer.
This is Mexico.
Okay.
This is England.
Iraq beer?
Iraqi beer?
No Iraqi beer.
No. You went to church?
Yes, many churches.
Alqosh? You went?
Yeah, we went with the car like to museum area. Yes.
Museum.
Okay, I mean, it's crazy how many Christians are here. Everywhere the
All we
Christian
are
cross,
Christian.
it's crazy.
All we are Christian.
You're Christian also.
Yes. All we are relative.
A Christian drink on
Uncle, cousin. All we are
crazy.
one family. Alqosh
Yeah.
are one family.
So everyone in Alqosh is Christian. There's no other. There are other Yazidis.
No. We are pure
Okay.
Christian. Maybe 1,000 family abroad.
Okay.
America,
Germany.
German, Sweden, Australia.
Crazy.
Anywhere you will go in the world, you will see Alqosh people. Anyone Christian, there is Christian villager,
Yeah.
any village, south of Alqosh. We know by house for them.
Wow.
Enemy attacked us,
When ISIS
will be only one hand. All we are united. Alqosh is before Babylon,
Yeah.
before Assyrian,
Yeah.
Alqosh is here.
This shop has a huge collection from vodka to coffee, whiskey, and Iraqi.
Farai,
You have wine also.
Valentine.
Yes, this is wine.
This
See,
is wine.
This
Yeah.
wine,
smell
Yeah,
it.
wow.
I have Alqosh wine.
You have Alqosh wine.
Yes.
Ah, Assyrian.
Wow. So this is from Alqosh?
Yes. From church.
So wow.
From the church.
Yes. This is a place take morning time.
Morning
When
time.
you holy time, they take.
How does it taste?
It's quite good. Quite different from French wine, I would say. Quite fruity.
You are
Little
from
bit.
Japan,
China.
China.
Yes,
I'm from-
Chinese.
Ni hao.
Ni hao, ni hao. Thank you so much.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you. Have a nice
Welcome.
evening and see
Welcome.
you next
Welcome.
See you.
Goodbye.
Welcome.
Have a
Chinese
good
and
night.
German.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Let's end our videos here. The only Christian community that survived IS.
Exactly, but before we end it, just want to show you this little Jesus statue. So we are now down in Alqosh, and this actually is a walk of blessing. Like you go down these terraces, whenever you cross one of these writings, it gives you a God's blessing. And this was it for today.
That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. And if you like it, please give me a thumb up. And see you next time.